Yo, it's your boy Adam. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on Icon Slots 1, which has been released. We're going to be running you through how many tokens there are, how many you can get in the future, looking at the icons, telling you, I'll give you my opinion on which ones are sort of worth it. And obviously, we've got packs that you can grind as well if you like. And we have opened a fair few on stream, so I'll sort of tell you which ones have been sort of worthwhile so far. But yeah, there is the freeze promo that has come out, and it's kind of like a shapeshifter across foot birthday promo because they've changed the positions of the players, they've buffed their weak foots in some cases, and their stats pretty good. It's a really good promo. I do like the freeze promo, to be honest with you. I'm a big fan of it. And also we've got this little screen here if you go to the news without clicking on it, and it kind of reveals the next freeze promo. So obviously we've got the Bayer Leverkusen one, so there's a couple players that could be there. We've got the Argentinian right back, maybe Tagliafico, position change, etc. Inaki Williams for the Spanish one, Rodrigo. So there's a couple players that they've sort of given a hint, which is pretty cool and exciting. But yeah, we've got 6 icons now, and obviously on FIFA 20 we had a lot more if you did play that and you was a bit more familiar with it. Prices now are going to be sort of fluctuating because now, as I will show you here, prime icons are in packs. So now you can pack any of these prime icons. These are the ones that they've actually put in packs. I'll show you the actual tweet. The first batch of prime icons are now in packs, replacing their base icon version. So the base versions of them are now out, so you cannot pack base Hullet anymore, etc. And this means that their value is going to start going up, the meta ones, because people can't pack them, and if there's a demand for them, then more people want them and there's less on the market. So that's just one thing I want to let you guys know. And also we have got the 6 icons here, so 7 tokens for Vidic, 9 for Haji, 11 for Shuka, Koeman is 13, Rijkaard is 14, which I think is a bit too high, and Henry is 17. It's quite high as well, considering he's not super meta anyway, and obviously we've got these sort of packs as well. So I'll run you through some of the stats and show you which ones I think are worth it. So what we're going to do is go to the SBCs first of all. That's the first thing we're going to do. Actually, I won't. I'll go to the objectives because I want to explain to you guys. So some of you lot don't really know how many tokens you can actually get. So if we go to objectives and you go to icon slots, we've got 1 token, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 there from this lot, and then we've got 6, 7, 8. So you can only get 8 tokens from the first batch, and there is 18 in total. So when they release the second batch, there will be an additional 10. So at the moment, if you do want to open something or get a player, etc., it can only be Vidic or some of the other packs, because you can only earn 8 tokens, and then the other ones will be released from January the 1st, I believe they have revealed. That will be when the next 10 tokens come. So that's that gives you a bit more of an idea, because a lot of people have been asking us. We stream on Twitch if you want to come and join us as well. We are currently playing our Foot Champs Weekend League games. The link is in the description below. And also, if you haven't already, smash a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, because why not? So let's go back to the SBCs now, as I was originally going to do. We'll go to our icon swaps and let's have a look at them now. So we've got ultimate packs, but first of all, with this one, it only requires, it's the minimal amount, it requires 2. And honestly, we opened about 6 or 7 on stream. Our viewers packed via SharePlay, and they were absolutely abysmal. Fabinho and Werner were the best ones, and that was literally the best ones. The others weren't even walkouts. We haven't actually opened any of these, but this one we opened 1, and the guy got Casemiro's new card, which is absolutely insane. It's around 600-700k. It's dropped a bit because obviously everyone's opening packs, but yes, a really meta card, and that was from the first pack. So you're getting 2583 plus players from that, and it was really good. The other players that were good. First up, we've got Nemanja Vidic. He is 7 tokens. Do I think this will last for many months? Not necessarily. I mean, it can. He's the main issue with him is the sort of he's not super mobile, he's not super pacey, but 85 acceleration and 89 sprint speed is good enough. It will last long enough, and he's got a big build. He's got big body type, he's 6'3", he's got medium high, he's strong, aggressive, but the sort of vision, the short passing, and along with the mobility, the dribbling specifically, is not great. But if you're in need of a centre back for 7 tokens, he is honestly a really, really good shout, and I do recommend doing him if you want to have a sort of a permanent player in your team for some months anyway. Next up, we've got a base icon pack. I don't recommend doing this one, but it's up to you. It's 8 tokens. Just most base icons aren't worth it, and we've already had the SBC, so why waste your time and do it again? We've got Georgia Haji. To complete him, it is 9 tokens, right? And his 4-star medium low is pretty good. He's got decent pace, his mobility is okay, passing's good, shooting's good. With a hunter, I think it's a good card, to be honest with you. With a hunter, you've got 88 agility and 89 dribbling, because obviously you're buffing the shooting and pace. But I think that's still enough. It's 9 tokens. I personally I'm not going to tell people to go ahead and go for this one, because there are other players that can just be just as good, likes of Rashford, etc. if you move them in game. But if you do want an icon and maybe you're a big fan of him, it is a meta card, so do bear that in mind. It is a meta card, and that is, so if that's something you're worried about, that's one thing to bear in mind. Next up, we've got, for 10 tokens, we've got the base or mid icon pack. So this is not bad. I still don't think it's that great though, because the fact that you can get another base card is pretty annoying. Next up, we've got Shukar, which I'm a pretty big fan of this card. High medium, 4-star, like Haji, outside foot shot trait as well. He is going to require a hunter. It gives him 94 acceleration, 97 sprint speed. Really good shooting stats. He'll pretty much hit 99 everything. The only downside is literally the 85 agility. Will he be mobile enough with the hunter? But yeah, he's a good out and out sort of centre forward striker card if you're interested in that. And that is also 11 tokens for that one. So that's not bad. I'd say Vidic, Haji and that one are pretty good. Probably Vidic is the best value in my opinion so far out of those, because you don't have to grind them as much. We've got a mid icon pack for 12 tokens, which ain't bad if you fancy sort of taking chances on that. Everything is a risk at the end of the day as well. I always say to people, like, try and have fun anyway and maybe take a risk, but it can backfire. We've got Kuman at 13 tokens. So this guy is more of a lot of people pretty much put him to CDM in game if you can sort of change it that way, because he's got good shooting stats, passing stats and stuff like that. For me, 66 agility, 73 acceleration, even with the shadow, not my sort of cup of tea. I wouldn't personally do it or recommend it for 13 tokens. We've got Rijkaard coming up at 14 tokens, 75 acceleration, not great, 54 balance, 72 agility. They're all the major downsides. Dribbling's not great either. Aside from that, he's got really good passing, he's strong, really good defensively, and with a shadow, he's not like a slouch. But yeah, I'd personally avoid this one as well, but it's not the worst card, but 14 tokens is quite a lot. It's a lot of grinding, to be honest with you guys, for that. And also, in friendlies, let me know how you're getting along with it. Whenever I play in friendlies, I feel like there is skill-based matchmaking in that, but yeah, I don't know, maybe it's me. And now we're up to the mid or prime icon pack, and this is the one I am personally going to go for, because I want to give you guys some exciting content. I want to have some fun myself. You know, it might backfire, it might, but you know, who knows. So I'm going to try and do this one. The way we're going to do it is probably grind 8 tokens, and then once January comes, we will sort of redeem the rest of them and see what we've got left, if I can be bothered to do any more. So that's 15, and the alternative I was thinking about is this one. So it's 89 plus guaranteed mid icon pack, which is really good. There's a lot of 89 plus mid icons that could be unbelievable. There's also some that are not that great though, so not really sure, a bit undecided. Let me know what one you think I should do as well, and what one you guys are deciding to do. Got the base icon player pick, 1 of 3 base icons, but there's no like minimum rating, so I still think that's a huge risk. You can easily get Bobby Moore and Hierro and maybe Rijkaard, so I'm not really sure about that one. For 17 tokens, you really still want to get another base icon? Not really. We've got Thierry Henry. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. He is a legend, but 17 tokens for this card is too much, man. I mean, they need to make this guy meta. Seriously, every single year they give him like 2 balance. They just put so much disrespect on his name. But aside from the sort of mobility, it's a good card with a hunter. But yeah, that's a huge grind for that. I don't think it's worth it in terms of value. We've got premium gold pack for 2. Obviously, these are just different. They're the FGS swap tokens. They are not the icon swaps. So that's pretty much everything, and that is my opinions on them. So yeah, that's the ones that I think are worth it and not. But it is the end of the video. If you want to ask my opinion on some of the freeze promos or icons, etc., feel free to ask us on stream or comment down below as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been your boy. There's one more thing to say. Safe.